Bangalore, the city that's always stuck in traffic.
Macha, I'm 5 minutes away.
Most definitely means you've been having an identity crisis staring at the last car that made it before you at the signal. The warmth of the bright red light glaring on your face, and the momentary joy you get when it stops for 5 seconds for you to move ahead. How romantic to witness the sunset alongside strangers stuck with you in bottleneck traffic. And the funny banter of the car indicator like a ticking clock, reminding you that your time is fleeting. It leaves you wondering, what is wrong with this city? Traffic has become an incurable part of our lifestyles. But if I had to find the beauty in it, this is where I'd start. A few years ago, I came across a term as an angsty preteen, of course. Sonder. It's the realization that everyone around you is living a life as vivid and complex as your own. Going by bus reminds me of that. It's like I'm watching a movie of how the city works and all the lives that are lived in it. The view, which is slightly elevated from the rest, and these large windows perfectly frame the happenings around me into tiny little tales. Of course, I won't deny the luxury that is finding a seat with a view, but it's not that bad. So many colors and patterns adorn the seats these days. And how can I forget the smell of jasmine flowers 2 centimeters away from your face? The jumble of languages that linger around you, and bus stops filled with trails of purple, orange, green, white, and blue. And oh, here's where I find another peculiarity where suddenly waiting has become a unifying activity. Don't get me wrong, as soon as the bus arrives, everyone is cramming with their kids and wives. It's easy to complain, but aren't we all headed somewhere? Untamed spirits drifting around in this small world that we share. Sometimes, but rarely, I also take a metro. Here's where I find the cities old and new, perfectly juxtaposed. But amongst the sweat and shoving around, the bus has this special kind of intimacy. Be it little kids or potential lovers, we're all just singing our dreams into the cityscape as we glide over flyovers. And let's be real, things are not always dreamy. That's when I take off my headphones to listen to the workplace banter in front of me. But into the night, even the conversations tire. There is one thing though that kind of brings the city alive. The cabs are unavailable, the roads are blocked, and so are the trains. But the city light turns into a colorful haze when it rains. So, what's wrong with Bengaluru might be how we see it. It's adopted us, given us space for our dreams and our flaws, and we tend to forget that it's done the same for every stranger that we pass by.